Hey guys, so you're probably not going to like me for the majority of this video. I'm going to come across as someone really aggressive and angry, irrational, crazy lady. And I'm going to do either one of two things. Do the regular female thing and just blame every bitchy, horrible thing that I do on PMS, or tell the truth and just say I've had a bad day. Okay, so my day started off bad because I live about 20 minutes away from Leeds train station, but it took me 15 minutes to get in today because of all like the roadworks and things. So naturally I've missed about 2 of my trains by this point. And when I actually get onto the train, I'm stood behind this idiot that takes about 12 years to put his baggage on the holders. And it's like, seriously, how hard is that? It's not, really. Done. And then he sits on the aisle seat of the table, and I think, how idiotic are you? Nobody is sat on the window seat. Why would you sit on the aisle seat when the window seat is free? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I was like, excuse me, please can I sit there? And he looked at me and went, oh, as if I've inconvenienced him. And it's like, no, you're the idiot that's so inconsiderate and sits on the aisle seat that it's inconvenienced everyone around you. Because I'm holding people back to try and get into this seat that you could have just sat on anyway, and it's inconvenienced you to get out to let me in, which you should have probably just moved up anyway, but since I'm getting out before you, which you didn't like anyway, by the way. And it's just like, don't act like I'm the bad guy here. Like, you're not really a bad guy, you're just inconsiderate and like a little bit of a moron, but it's just like, you know, just, oh, get a grip. Gee whiz. Okay, so then when I get off the train, I'm obviously rushing to get to uni because I'm late. I've missed 2 trains already, and I always seem to be the person that's stuck behind the slowest walking people in the world. And on this particular day, that was no exception at all. In fact, if anything, it was worse. I'm stuck behind this woman that not only walks at the speed of the striking slug, but she doesn't even pick her feet up, and she was like quite large, so I couldn't even get like past her at all without like going onto the road and, you know, killing myself. So it was just like, it's rush hour, friggin' rush. It's in the name. It's not called mosey on around and let's mope along as if we've got nothing else to do in the world. Like, I tend to walk fast anyway because I like to have like a sense of urgency to get to A to B in a reasonable amount of time and be efficient. But it's just like, I don't mind people walking slower than me because that's like, that's usual. That's usually what happens. But when people don't even pick up their feet when it's rush hour, like, it's rush hour. It's in the name. Like, speed up. People are wanting to get past to get to work in university. If you're just going to the shop, can you do it like later? Or just get out of people's way? And then when I got near uni, this guy was in more of a rush than me and like barged me into the, you know those like metal barrier things you see on the hard shoulder? It was like one of those. And I'm not even joking when I say this, the lump that he's given me on my leg has come up to the size of Brazil. Like, it's huge, and it's all yellow around like the outside, and then it looks like corned beef in the middle, so it looks like I've got some sort of like mutant child like attached to my leg because of this guy. And like, I wouldn't mind, but he didn't even say sorry. So guy, if you budge me into that hard shoulder, I'm going to hunt you down and kick you in the teeth or something. It will hurt. Well, probably not, I'll just be very cross at you. And like, I'm usually tired when I'm at uni anyway because I get up at 6:30 like 4 days a week, and then I've got to go to work as well. So like, my work week is like really long, and then I've got to go to work at the weekend as well. Actually, no, can I just go off on that 1 second? There are 7 days in a week. So the work proportion of the week is so much larger than the weekend, and it really annoys me because there are 7 days in a week and it's a prime number. I hate prime numbers. Like, you can't even imagine like how much, like, I know it's like a really silly thing to say because there are such more pressing matters on the human race and the whole world, like, you know, rapists and murderers. Though I think I've solved the whole murderer issue anyway, but like, it really bugs me. Like, I cannot devise my time equally at all, and I like things like equal and lovely and symmetrical, and that prime numbers don't do anything for like that for me. So it really grates my cheese. Like, I really do not like it. Another thing that's really annoying me at the moment is Cher Lloyd. Like, and I don't want to talk to her about too much because like the thought of her really annoys me because she's an absolute disgrace to the human race. But like, not just Cher Lloyd, but the whole like X Factor phenomenon, and the fact that it's so set up and so fake, but people still follow it religiously. And I can't go anywhere without hearing about something to do with the X Factor or Cher hemorrhoid. And I absolutely hate it because it's one of those things that I want to listen to anyway, just so I can hate her. Like, And I was approached on the street today by someone asking for money. Now, this is a fairly common thing when you live in like a big town or city. And like, so usually I see, you know, if I've got a couple of coins I can give them or just something. And if they're one of those people that just do it to annoy you, I just give them money so I can walk away. But this guy literally came up to me and went, "Here, got 280, need to get to Dewsbury." And I was like, "Excuse me, I don't care where you're coming from. Like, don't refer to me as here. Like, I refuse to give any money to anybody that doesn't say please or thank you or excuse me and refers, like, and calls me by ear. And it's like, so go away, sir, I will not give you money. Like, ugh. So I literally just said, no, I'm going to give money to someone that has manners, and walked off. Like, I'm fairly a shy person, so I didn't really say it with that much oomph. But, like, literally just walked away. I was like, how dare you? That's so rude. So my general mood and bad day wasn't really helped the fact that it was really cold and rainy. Like, I know it is at this time of year anyway. I'm referring to the cold, by the way, because if you've ever been to England, you'd realise that it rains every time, anytime you go out of the house. It's, even in summer, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, it just rains literally all the time. But I think I said before that when it's like cold and rainy and things, like, it really dampens my mood and it makes me quite sad. It's just one of those things, I guess. So that's it, rant over. I'm really sorry for dampening your day if I have, and I'm really sorry that I talk quite fast when I rant. I realise that I do that, but it's just something, you know, when you get passionate about, I'm just like, blah! And it's just one of those things that happens, I'm really sorry. But I've just got a few more things to say, if that's quite alright with you. I am quite a perky person, so please don't hold this video against me, because I do come across quite angry and bad and bitchy. But I'd just like to take this time to even it out, maybe. Maybe that's how we'll see it. Just to say thank you to everyone that supported me so far, to everyone that subscribed, and I really appreciate it. Like you can't imagine how much I actually appreciate it. All the support people have given me, the comments, the subscriptions. When I come home from work and I've seen on Facebook that someone's tagged me in a post and it says, oh, watch Ali Bongo, or oh, my friend Ali's really good at videos, or, you know, something like that. Like, I really do appreciate it. So if you see me on the street, stop me, say hello, I'll give you a sweet for supporting me. Or if we're in about, like, I'll buy you a drink or something. So that's all from me today. Thank you for listening to my rant. It was more for me to, like, just vent out more than anything, but yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. Mean the absolute world to me. And the short time that I've been on YouTube, like, I've only made 6 videos, 7 including this one, I've realised, like, how lovely, and, like, there's no other community like the YouTube community. Like, everyone is so nice. Like, I know there's trolls around somewhere, but like, fortunately I haven't had any, and I've made such good friends so far. Like Sofyeah, like, she's such an amazing girl, and, like, you know, we have done, like, quite a few videos together so far. Like, we haven't put them out yet, but we are going to do some, and it's just, it's so lovely, like, having a community that you have so much, like, in common with, even though so much, like, so many things that are different, like, and it's just, it's such a unique experience, and I can't even explain it properly. But thank you to, you know, the whole YouTube community, YouTube for wanting me to do this, KickThePj for inspiring me to do this, and everyone that I've made friends on the way. So that's all I've got to say for today. So thank you very much. I love you all. I really do. True fact. Word.